Well, ladies and gentlemen, so here we are. Beautiful view from my backyard. And today, as you know, we're going to be doing our conjunction video, our three planetary conjunction of Moon, Saturn, and Rahu. And what happens when Moon, Rahu, and Saturn are conjunct in one house under one sign, which is known as a conjunction. And obviously, I'm going to pretend like this is a very tight conjunction, so I can give you the maximum of the meaning, because some people have very loose conjunctions. You know, Moon can be at 1 degree, Saturn could be at 15 degrees, Rahu can be at 20 degrees. This is quite loose. It's not as tight of a meaning as it would be. And if you do not know where your conjunction is happening, if you have this conjunction, what degrees they're in, what nakshatra they're in, what house they're in, all your other planetary placements and details for that, check out the links here. Check out my full astrological report, where especially on the second page you will see all your planetary placement, including all my books, Astrology, Conjunction, and Aspects of the Speed of Light, including all my consultations at this link here. So, Moon, Saturn, and Rahu. This I can make a 1 hour long video with this conjunction. This is a conjunction that has to be kind of looked at it with the microscope, because many things can happen, many polar opposite things can happen with this. I mean, this can be conjunction of a person who always just constantly has like chronic depression. Somebody who who always feels like they have this fear within them. They can be fearful of anything and everything, because Saturn and Rahu are fear, because Saturn and Rahu are similar to each other. One represents like illusionary fear, one represents real fear. Real fear could be you got a tiger in front of you. You got a pack of wolves in front of you and they're going to attack you. The other fear is the light just went out and you have to go upstairs and you feel like there might be some ghost upstairs. That's Rahu. You imagine that fear automatically. And Moon, the soft little Moon, conjunct these two natural malefic planets. I mean, you definitely feel that this person has tremendous fear in them. But on the polar end, this person can literally be very much a psychopath. They're not afraid of anything. They're not scared of anything, and they do not look at people or things as living things. They might look at them as objects. Like the best example I can give you is of Richard Kuklinski. Yeah, Richard Kuklinski. Fascinating interview on YouTube. You should watch his documentary, known as the Iceman. The guy literally who killed like 600 people. What happens with this Moon, which is our emotions, is under the pressure of these two malefic planets of fear, life, death, all the unusual activities, sudden activities in our life. And what can happen in certain placements, certain nakshatra, Moon can suppress these things to a point where do not feel emotions, they do not feel anything, or you feel too much to the extent. You feel that fear and emotion, that love, that lack of love, the lack of emotions to an extreme extent. What also happens is that I've actually seen people who might not have a good relationship with a mother at all. You might actually have a stepmother who could be abusive. You could be having a mother who is maybe an alcoholic, who does drugs. But you got to understand, you can also have a mother who can be a psychiatrist, psychologist, who can be the systematic person that is always involved in scientific studies and scientific and mathematical calculation. So again, this is the most fascinating conjunction. And this really has to be studied far more than it even has studied. And if you have this conjunction, put it in the comments. What your life is like? How do you think? Because see, the thing is with this conjunction, these people are always trying to arrange their scattered life. What happens is in their situation, whatever their life is, the ambience around their life, they're always trying to systemize it. I need this thing to be systematic. But the thing is, you have two of these polar opposite energies working. Saturn, who's system, Rahu, which is chaos. So as soon as you arrange something, it becomes chaos. Then you're arranging it again. That becomes this game of the mind. Now, you have to see the way to study the conjunction. First, see who's becoming more powerful. Is Moon becoming more powerful? Saturn becoming more powerful? Rahu becoming more powerful? Is any planet exalted, debilitated? Is this conjunction happening in an earth sign, water sign, air sign? Is the sign tamasic, rajasic, or sattvic? This becomes very important to understand that conjunction, because that way you can see whoever is over dominating that conjunction will either be helping the moon or will be going against the moon. But I mean, from my experience, I mean, whenever I had this, they were just, the person who I was, let's say, doing the consultation of, whatever they wrote in their email was this sense of fear, the unnecessary fear, like something's bad's gonna happen. Or you will see these people who are very serious and shy, and they're the most unusual personality to understand. Because remember, there's this chaos happening. The mountain is coming down, kind of like house of cards. They always constantly build this house of cards, and then Rahu destroys it, Saturn starts building it up, Rahu destroys it. So these people, you will always see, they're just trying to fix something. They're always trying to arrange something systematically because it was destroyed. Okay? So guys, this is my complicated analysis of Moon, Saturn, and Rahu conjunction. If you're new to my channel, subscribe below. Again, if you want to know where your conjunction is placed, all my reports, books, and consultations, for that, check out the links here. Otherwise, we'll see you later. Bye-bye.